What's goody? About to react to a video by Haminations. You already know the vibes.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on?
Don't try to fix it. Just trust me when I say it's off, okay? It's off.
Hey, my brother has been bullying me a ton lately, but I've been studying his tactics and I know how to get him back.
Snitch! We got a snitch on our hands.
I've set up a bucket above his door so that when he walks through, he'll get soaked. Oh, here it comes. Shh. What?
Nah, his brother's a legend. One-handed. He said, listen, Bryson, you thought, my guy, you thought.
You dare use my own spells against me.
Oh!
I'm Bryson, and this is my older brother, Braden. We're best friends now, but our relationship wasn't always like that. Braden was a total bully, and
Yo, shout out to all the brothers out there. It's a rite of passage. If you don't bully your brother, are you really siblings? Like, did you really come out of the same person that gave birth to me? Listen, when you were born, you have to get messed with. If I don't hurt you, if I don't put your head in a toilet seat, are we really related? Come on, bro. It's only right.
I was the innocent victim for our whole lives.
That's not.
Shut up. Anyway,
You get to tell me to shut up.
back off. It's my channel.
I don't care. I'm boss.
Yo, this is actually how kind of me and my brother are. I kid you not. Hey, the people who have siblings, you understand what, like, this is real.
I have more money. You better lawyer up.
Nah, bringing the more money is petty, bro. Come on. That's crazy.
Anyway, today I wanted to regale you with some of the fantastical stories of our sibling rivalry and how that blossomed into a beautiful friendship.
Aw. Oh.
Let's start at the beginning. Braden had a huge problem with me minding my own business. I would just be chilling in my room playing with Legos and he would come in and knock them down. It's kind of like a beaver when it sees water. They both think, well, someone's gotta put a stop to this.
Yo, listen, I understand. Like, literally, you could ask my siblings, like, if I see you minding your business, I gotta mess with you. Like, dude, someone's gotta put the natural order in this world. Like, I am Thanos and they are the Avengers. I have to bring the natural order to the world.
One time we were wrestling and we had stuffed pillows under our shirts for protection.
Yeah, you know, just protection, nothing else, you know. You know. They're all to us.
Braden saw this and thought,
Oh, he's got a pillow under his shirt. He's immune to all attacks. So it doesn't matter how hard I hit him.
Ooh.
Then he kicked me into a stool. It
Oh my god, dude, come on, bro. Like, this is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, this is kind of crazy.
dug into my unprotected back and knocked the wind out of me.
Man up, boy. Man up.
Okay, stop being so dramatic.
Oh my god.
You're fine.
Dang, like, that kind of looked like it hurt. I'm not gonna lie. The side of the. Ugh.
Look, I'm thinking there's no reason we can't keep this little incident between us. Don't tell Mom, or I'll wring your neck.
Snitches get stitches. Remember that.
Okay, all good. See you later.
Braden himself has told me that he didn't discover empathy until one day when he threw a pine cone at Brody's back and
Oh.
made him bleed.
Oh my gosh. Wait, a pine cone made him bleed that bad? Bro, man up. Like, come on. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm a terrible sibling, dog.
Anyway.
That's my type of empathy, man.
He didn't apply empathy until several years later, though. Even now, his empathy is selective.
Oh,
Braden
wow.
loves pushing buttons. Growing up with him was a masterclass in making other people mad, and bothering me was easy.
I kind of like this guy's class. He's Professor Braden. I am Student Easy, and I'm happy to be a part of this discussion on how to disturb the peace. I will happily also learn the tactics on how to mess with Bryson because I am very interested in this topic. Thank you very much.
I just wanted peace, and Braden knew exactly how to shatter that peace.
Oh.
For example, for several nights in a row, I would be in bed, Braden would come in and say,
You've had it far too good for far too long.
I hate to say it, but as y'all can tell, I was that guy to my siblings. They can verify this. I'm telling you, I was that guy. Everyone needs that guy. You know what I'm saying?
and then beat me up.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
After, I would say, why? And he would say,
no reason, unprovoked. Anyways, see you same time tomorrow night.
I will see you tomorrow night, my guy. Oh, what a good guy.
One time we were on a family cruise and Mom wanted us all to take a picture together. At this point, Braden's button pushing and bothersome tendencies had infected all of us. It was like a virus. Braden would bother me, and to blow off steam, I would bother Brenner.
It's the circle of life. It's only right. I bother my brother and my sisters, and they take it out on the rest of the world. It's the circle of life.
What a healthy brother dynamic. Hurt people, what can I say?
It's only right.
Am I right?
Oh, man.
Further, Braden was an expert at making it seem like it was my fault and playing innocent.
I gotta take a couple lessons from this guy's course, because I need to learn that tactic right there. That's pretty good.
So there we were, getting ready to take a picture, and Brody and Braden decide this would be the perfect time to start grabbing my butt.
You probably look crazy in the picture, too.
Obviously, I get angry and start pushing and trying to get them to stop as they laugh at me.
You just gotta embrace it. You gotta act like it doesn't affect you. When you start acting weird about it, that means we won. We got to you.
Mom hears the ruckus and, of course, assumes I'm just causing problems for no reason and says, Bryson, stop! So I tried to just deal with it and smile for the picture as my brothers laughed at me. Here is a recreation of that picture. I lost on all accounts. I look super ugly because I'm trying not to squirm because my butt is being grabbed.
Yo, this is a crazy animation, yo. We just have to pause here so we can just embrace the beautiful, beautiful masterpiece.
Mom was mad at me, and Brody and Braden looked great. They were experiencing the pure joy of a devious master plan coming together. They knew I had no options, so their smiles are genuine. Neither of them had ever, nor ever would again, smile that brightly for any family photos. However, me and Braden did have a team up on that same trip. I was in the shower, and Brenner kept turning off the light to bug me.
Devious. You gotta fire your contractors, man. Like, who builds an outlet outside of the bathroom? Shouldn't it be inside of the bathroom? And then you could lock the door? Sounds like this guy is poor.
I kept warning him that I would spit water on him if he kept turning off the light, but that only strengthened his resolve to bother me. He would turn it off and then run away down the hall over and over. Eventually, I asked Braden to help me administer justice to Brenner, and he agreed. Braden hid behind the door, Brenner came back and turned off the light, but before he could escape, Braden grabbed him.
Do it! Now!
As I filled up my mouth with water to spray Brenner, I started laughing about how funny it was gonna be when I sprayed him.
I feel like something really crazy is about to happen. Like he's about to like spray it and then he swallows. Like something crazy, you know? Like not like I've ever done that before.
But the laughter caused me to accidentally inhale the water. It all went in my lungs and I started coughing violently. And something about that made my stomach go, yeah, he's coughing. Let's just do a full reset. Send all stomach contents back from whence they came, please. Beep. And I threw up in the shower as my brothers watched. I should have just thrown up on Brenner. He would have never bothered me again.
Great idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
But alas. Here's another example of Braden's shenanigans infecting his fellow men. We were in high school at this point, and Braden had taken a liking to flipping me off.
The old flipper.
However, eventually it just became an inside joke to us, and I would flip him off back. So we would do this all the time to each other as confused bystanders watched. It basically became our way of greeting each other.
That's a beautiful greeting. You should do that in church.
But one day, this harmless prank went quite wrong. We were getting food at a restaurant. I paid, and the lady gave me my receipt, and I went to give her a thumbs up. But the habit was so...
Nah, stop. You're lying. No, for real? Nah, this is...
deeply ingrained in me that I accidentally flipped her off. Luckily, her head was turned, and as she turned back in the nick of time, I switched my hands to a thumbs up. That was the real-life equivalent of using the wrong emote. I told Braden about it, and we laughed and flipped each other off. Honestly, there aren't a ton of crazy stories of Braden bullying me. It was more of an evenly spread, slow burn that chipped away at my sanity for years. For example, hitting me unprovoked to keep me on my toes. Stealing my stuff and hiding it.
Yo, this guy's good. I gotta take a couple lessons from him.
Kicking me off the Xbox, giving me a disconnected controller to make me think I was playing a video game with him, pushing me too hard on the rope swing so I would hit a tree, splashing me in pools, and throwing the hot potato at me way too hard, etc. That kind of stuff takes a toll when you're small. It was a vicious cycle of him purposefully aggravating me too much and me being too sensitive. And there's no rhyme or reason to his crimes either. It usually plays out like this.
Oh.
What a brute. No matter. I know his tactics. He's trying to get a reaction out of me. Well, he's out of luck. I've gained total mastery over my emotions. That being said, I've got to find a way to get him back for this. Later tonight, I'll set a trap for him in his room. When he walks in, I'll be hiding in the closet with a water gun to soak him, and then I'll frame Brenner for it. It will be the perfect crime.
The perfect crime. Nothing can go wrong.
Laugh while you can, Brayden, because tonight, your reign comes to an end.
Yeah, there's nothing upstairs.
Prank him, John.
Oh, wow.
All this being said, I gotta throw in at least one good story about Brayden because he truthfully is a great brother and I love him very much.
Ooh.
The year was 2017 and I was about to turn 16. The Nintendo Switch was releasing the next day and I asked my parents if I could wake up early, wait in line at the store, and buy the Switch with their money for my birthday.
Dude, that sounds like a great idea.
Since it would probably be out of stock everywhere by the time my birthday really did arrive. They said no and I went to bed disappointed. Then at 5 a.m., Brayden woke me up and told me that Mom and Dad only told me no to make it a surprise and that we were going to the store to buy it now. It was a great brother experience.
So as much as I mess with my siblings, you also gotta treat them right. Like, you know, you gotta look out for them sometimes. And then you mess with them, you know? Like, it has to be a gentle balance. Like, you do good and then you prank them. Hope y'all learned that.
I'll always have fond memories of waiting in line with Brayden and playing Zelda. And here I am 6 years later playing the new Zelda on that same release day Switch.
What?
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That being said, sometimes Brayden does half nice, half mean things.
Hey, leave him alone, punks. That's my job.
That's a good brother right there.
Now, I don't claim to be the innocent victim in all these circumstances. I push Brayden's buttons too. As my mom taught us, it takes two for contention and I will not be one. But with me and Brayden, I would change it to, it takes two for contention and we will both be one.
Beautiful. It's yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just, the perfect combination.
On that note, Brayden avidly claims that I once threw a full can of Sprite at his head.
That's crazy.
I don't remember this at all, but admittedly, it's not fully out of character for me. And one time we were on a tandem kayak together and I was purposefully rowing out of sync with him so that our paddles would clank together.
Right, left, right, left.
That's actually pretty smart. Like, how did he get that in the perfect angle? That takes some advanced level hand-eye coordination. I'm actually very impressed.
Do it right.
I'm trying. Sometimes I forget my lefts and right.
Oopsies.
Just follow my lead. Left, right,
He's good.
left, right. You're doing it wrong on purpose.
What are you gonna do about it? Tip me? We're on the same boat, idiot.
Oh. Now that's a psychopath. Gotta love it.
But I also do nice things for him, like finding him a wife. Let me explain. One time, a bunch of families of
Wait, what?
friends in my neighborhood went on a big old camping/hiking trip. And I was eating lunch with our family friend Kira. As we chatted and ate, I said to her, "You should date Brayden."
I don't think Brayden's really my type.
And I thought to myself, sure he isn't, honey. And
Isn't that how it always is? That's funny.
5 years later, I was the best man at their wedding.
Oh, good
Called
man.
it. Brayden owes his marriage to me.
He'll be forever, eternally owe me.
As such, I will be naming the firstborn child.
No.
The
Whoa.
baby's name will be Bryson 2. The sequel.
Not happening.
It's happening, guys.
It's happening.
Here's another family love story. Brody brought home a girl named Jen to meet the family, so we decided to all play a board game together. It was a secret role game. We will call it Secret Bad Guy. Anyway, in the board game, the good guys are trying to figure out who the bad guys are and stop them to win. We got our secret roles and I was the bad guy. I had to keep my identity secret and convince everyone that I was a good guy.
That's not hard. Bryson's a natural good guy. Psych, he's a bad guy.
Game went on, and it got to the point where if I was elected as Chancellor, me and the bad guys would win. I had been purposefully playing in a way that had Brayden totally convinced that I was innocent. Mom was skeptical, but Brayden advocated for me and elected me as Chancellor because I had earned his trust. The vote passed.
If Bryson is the bad guy, then we lose. Bryson, you're not the bad guy, right?
Oh, of course not. What? Me? What? Who? What? No, couldn't be. What? Yo, nah, you guys are crazy. What? How dare you?
Brayden was so angry that I had deceived him that he literally grabbed me, threw me on the table, and strangled me as I laughed.
Yo, that's pure psychotic. I love it.
All while Jen watched in horror. What a great introduction to the family. Somehow she ignored that red flag and married Brody anyway.
Honestly, I understand.
The warnings were there. She signed up for this, so that's on her. And I'm not married. Speaking of board games, I only remember playing Monopoly once. All I remember is someone getting angry, grabbing the metal airplane piece, and throwing it like a ninja star out of anger. It missed and stuck into the wall. Good thing, too, it could have stabbed someone's eye out. I don't remember who threw it, but I know in my heart that it was Brayden.
That's crazy.
Anyway, as me and Brayden grew, we became best friends. Siblings are crazy like that. You spend your whole life fighting each other, and then one day you're both like,
he was my best friend all along.
That's how it should be.
Brayden has blossomed into a great man, and I love him like a brother. Wait.
He is your brother.
Anyways, despite Brayden trying to kill me over a board game, we still love them and we play them together all the time with the family. So much so that Brayden came to me one night saying that we should make a card game.
Guess what? They made a card game. I could just tell. I could picture it now.
That's way easier said than done, and I'm just not so sure that. And then the next morning, he sends a big document filled with all his ideas for the game. Honestly, I was not expecting to like it, but after he pitched it, I realized he had the seed of something great, and I was sold. We spent the next several months writing the rules, play testing, brainstorming, balancing, creating prototypes, and spending late nights together drawing out our ideas on paper cards.
Gotta love it. That's some real brother stuff right there.
It's been super hard and has taken several months to get to this point, but also super rewarding. And so, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Hoard the Hams.
Let's go! Proud of you guys.
A Haminations card game where you hoard the most hams, steal hams from others, and protect what you've got. This has been a labor of love from me, Brayden, and the whole family. But we love the process so much that we're making our own family board game company. We already have 2 more board game ideas we've been playtesting, with 2 more promising ideas coming down the pipeline.
You know what I love? I love the fact that Bryson is also including his family in his endeavors, because like if you can't trust family, then who can you trust? You know, I love it. I'm the same way. Like I'm in real estate with my family. You have to involve family. Like family is everything. Family's all we have, and I just love how close he is with his family. Mwah. Salute. A blessed, beautiful, and clean. Love you guys. Peace.